Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. We're going to work through a layout for through the seasons. And below is this spread of fall deliciousness. I love just looking at all of this. Let's go through it piece by piece. We're going to set the photo aside and talk about what my ideas are. I'm going to link here Dorothy Guinan's channel because actually her layout in the video that I will link below is the inspiration for what I'm creating today. She used some linear pieces to create her background, and that really got my gears turning. So I have all of these scraps left. You know, I'm at this point in my kit that I have quite a bit of scraps. And I just was loosely placing them, and I decided, you know what, let's just share this process with my friends and give Dorothy some love because she creates amazing, amazing layouts. Every single time, every video that she shares has these little tidbits of wisdom and just inspiration. This particular video, it was how she tore her linear pieces. I'm thinking I want the yellow central. And the reason because I have these yellow corners on my base. Now I've already adhered these two pieces of 49 and market paper together. This base is super sturdy. I mean, it is super, super thick and sturdy. Going back, I think I want this to be my central point, and I want the brown pieces to be on the edges. Now, remember, I'm dealing with scraps, and I'm having to cut some apart to give the illusion that I have a full piece. I'm thinking about using these matte stack pieces, something like this, to give it so that this illusion works, that I have all of this continuous pieces. And then I thought I really would like to give this a ledge. This is what I'm considering. Once again, playing with scraps, just playing with my scraps that I have left over. So this is what I'm thinking, and I'm loving how it's already coming together. I wanted to bring some green in, and I wasn't sure which green I wanted. Now, Dorothy layered her pieces on top of each other. We're going to try that. Something like this. I don't want everything to be the same height. I want there to be some differences in height. I think I want this, something like this. I like where it's going. And then we have these orange pieces, and I think maybe these may be too much, but let's just try it out and see. You know what? I'm okay with that. I really am okay with that. We'll come back and adhere everything down. I want to move these out a little bit so that my edges are similar in width. And let's move this over a bit so that it is lying on top of these pieces. Yeah, I like this. I like how it's coming together. So yes, super happy with that. And I like my ledge. Okay, let's do a trial run with a photo just to see if I am happy with that. I don't want my photo to be centered because, you know, we don't do that. It gives it more interest if it is in a third quadrant of the quadrant's not the right word. in 1/3 of your image. That works in design as well as in photography to place your focal point off center. Okay, enough about that. I have all of these goodies that I can play with and add in. I have rub-ons, I have stickers, I have this paper here that's my background. This is the branding strip off the bottom of it. I love how 49 and Market does that. They give you additional elements to work with in their branding strips. American Crafts does that as well, but I really like these. So this is probably going to get added in. I have more scraps. I have some enamel dots left over. And I have these pieces that Deborah Coe cut out for me years ago that I really kind of want to layer with. So let's play. Let's just play. One of the things that I love about Dorothy's designs is that she is fearless when it comes to layering. And she creates such gorgeous, dynamic layouts just by adding in all of her layers. She does a lot of die cutting that I just love. I love how she creates. So these two pieces are the same. And we want to just create something around our photo to give that more impact. So I'm thinking this, or I could use this long piece here. So this is just, it's like an, almost, it's not really a wreath, but we could do this and we could play around our photo this way. Here and then here. So this is something similar. No, that's too much. So this is what I'm thinking about. Now, nothing's adhered and everything's moving around. Y'all know that drives me crazy for everything to be moving around, but this is what I'm considering. This photo, it's a drive-by shot. We were traveling on our way back from a trip, and this is something we love to do in the fall. When I say we, it's me. My husband does it for me. We love to go look. And we live in an area that's beautiful. We have gorgeous, gorgeous, vibrant colors in the fall. So I take advantage of it. And we were traveling down the road. I asked him to stop for a minute, let me grab that shot, and we continued on down the road. I'm not even, I'll have to go back to my Google Photos because I leave my location on so that I can remember where I was when I took a photo. I'll have to go back and look. At the moment, all I can remember is just we were on the road somewhere coming back. I'm going to pause the video and start adhering some things, and then we'll come back. This is what I have so far creating my background. I decided I wanted the green to be more prominent than the orange. So when my matte pieces are down, not so much of the orange is showing. I love the pop of vibrant color. I just didn't want it to be so prominent. So I like how this is placed. Let's continue laying it down. I haven't decided if I want to bring the matte stack pieces in so that this is showing all the way around, or spread them out and let them be a continuous line edge to edge and break up this my matted background. So I've got to make that decision, and I'll be right back. As I'm placing my florals around the photo, what I'm looking at is that this section of this arch takes up a lot of space, and I don't want them to meet. I want there to be some space in between so that you can see 3 defined clusters. I am going to tuck this, which is the same as this. It's just flipped. The image is flipped, I'm sorry. I'm going to tuck it way up under here. And I want to make sure that this black portion is hidden. And I want it to show on this one so that we get those 3 different pops without it being so symmetrical, I guess is the word I'm looking. But this is kind of what I'm aiming toward right here. I'm going to adhere this down and we're going to keep tucking and playing. I decided to put my photo up on some foam tape, and I have, you can't see that, but down here at the bottom, I have cut apart some rub-ons that I am considering using. I wanted to get colors that matched this scheme more closely. I had initially thought about using this, and I may bring that butterfly in to balance this butterfly, but we will see. I don't want to use this one because there's so much blue, and I don't want to bring in a new color into my scheme because I'm almost finished with this layout. So that's why I have chosen not to use this one for certain. I have these that I can also use, and I pulled off a sticker with that, that I can also bring in. And of course, I have some stickers that I can bring in. I will not be using anything that has the blue in it. I've placed this rub-on down, and what I normally do is I just kind of heat up rub-ons with my finger. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. There's no guidebook that says that's what we're supposed to do. It's just, for some reason, it seems to make them easier to come off. So that's what I do. And I thought I would just share that little tidbit. I have lost my little tool that goes with these, because when you buy them from 49 and Market, they come with a little tool that helps you put them on. And since I'm down to scraps, I have inadvertently probably thrown that away, thinking that I didn't need it. So I'm just using this Teflon bone folder to do my rubbing on. And then I'm going to just start picking it up. And if there's any point that it's catching, like it didn't spread, then I'm just going to use my bone folder to catch the edge to make it fall off. And this is coming off really clean. 49 and Market does. Their rub-ons are actually just, they're luxurious and they're amazing. So we have that one down, and I'm just kind of creating this linear look here on. I wanted that stem to follow the edge there. So now I think I need to balance that diagonally by doing some rub-ons here. I'm going to pause. I'm not going to make you watch all of this. I just wanted to give you a little bit of my thought process. I have cut out this section of this branding strip. It says love this most, and I decided I didn't want it too long, and I wanted to bring this paper tearing because I have it down here at the bottom. This is what Dorothy did on hers, and I wanted to add it, but I needed something up here to kind of balance that technique and that you know, it gives texture to your layout. So I wanted to bring that texture north, not north. I just said north, and that's not what I meant. To the top. I wanted to bring it to the top. And I don't know if you can see, but I've added in rub-ons here to just kind of elongate this section of my clusters. I brought some here, and I layered a lot up here at the top, giving this really collage look, and I've used a sticker on top of it. Now, let's see if we can get the sticker up without damaging. No, we're not going to be able to. This is, let's see if we do this way. Can you see that? And I've tucked it under there so that you can't see the text. And the butterfly is kind of hidden, but we've got 2 different sections of, they're from 2 different collections and everything. But a lot of 49 and Market and Katie Petite designs, whether it was for Simple Stories or whether it was for 49 and Market, her designs very, very frequently they all work together. And this sticker is from Simple Stories. These are from 49 and Market, the red ones are, but it all works together. So I just wanted to bring that up. This Hello Autumn, I'm going to nestle in here so that it looks like this all works together. And that's going to be my title. That's it right there. Now, I've left a space over here for some journaling. And the more that I look at this layout, I think maybe no. Because this is very heavily weighted to the right side of this layout. And putting anything over here is going to make your eyes kind of move around in a way that I don't want it to do. I like the cohesiveness of this design. I cannot, I really, really love this design. I really, really love this design. And I told Dorothy that on her layout and told her that I was probably going to scrap lift it. You have to watch her video. She's just amazing. But anyway, that's linked below. I think I am finished with this layout. I can't, I may sprinkle some enamel dots around. Give me 1 second. Let me think about that. Okay, I did. I did put some enamel dots down. When I say some, I did 3. And I used the larger ones. I used one here, here, and here, kind of like punctuation for those clusters. Have I ever told you that I don't enamel dot very well? I feel very, very insecure about my enamel dottingness. So I struggle using them, I feel, effectively, and I'm jealous of people who can just sprinkle them on a layout and they look great. So there's a secret about me you may not have known and may not have wanted to know. But there we go. Okay, I am finished with this layout. I love it. I love it so much, I might frame it. Because fall's going to end pretty soon, and I need to keep looking at fall for just a little bit longer. That's just how I feel about it. Okay, you know what? I am so appreciative of you. Thank you so, so much for being here, for encouraging me, for joining me. I appreciate you talking to me about scrappy things. It delights me to no end. I appreciate you, and I hope you know that. I don't tell you enough. Come back. We will chat again soon. Bye-bye.